Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got an unboxing and equipment test video for you today. We have the Carpy Ride W502. It is a motorcycle version of their GPS unit. You've seen Barry install their auto version in the truck before and had fantastic luck with it. So this guy is the motorcycle model. We're putting it on the bike and giving it a little test. It is IP67, so we have waterproof and dustproof. Comes with a heat screen. Obviously it's going to sit in the sun the entire time, so it does have a heat protective screen with shade on it so you can still get a good view. 5-inch full HD screen, and it has both auto from Android Auto and CarPlay from Apple. So Apple Play and Android Play are built in, a lot of features. And let's get to the unboxing. Let's take a look. This is going to be an amazing little piece of equipment here. Alright, so we can see this is the W502 again. Have the listed systems. We have the CarPlay, Android Play, full Bluetooth, IP67. Let's take a look. We're going to compete with our outdoor birds today. Let's see. Alright. It does have the shade screen on there, which is nice if you can see around there, so you will have a better view on the cycle. Well, let's dig in. Alright, so again, 5-inch screen on there, connection and full 360 tilt on the connection as well. Mounting brackets. It's going to be our mounting bracket on the steering and for the units. And we've got our installation kit. Let's go take a look how we're going to put this on, find a spot on the Himalayan, and get it installed. I am really excited, guys, to put this on and go for a test drive. I've been looking for something for GPS. The phone has been working great, especially with the Himalayan tracker GPS, but a few times I've been caught out there in some really heavy rain and just worried about that phone a little bit. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing we need to accomplish on my Himalayan here is just removing the panniers. I just loosened the front piece off, laid them back ever so nicely. Take the seat off. I just need to find where I'm going to run that cable. Kind of take a look. There is never a lot of room in here. And find my mounting position. So let's go ahead and do that first. I believe I officially found a mounting location. I'm going to have to move my GoPro mount to the other side, but let's take a look. It's a good square on the bike here. It's going to be on the left-hand side. That way it is away from the throttle as well. I did have my GoPro mount here. I'm just going to move it to the other side. Stays out of the way of turning, stays out of the way of my tank bag, and works great with the phone. So that mount is going to be great. Have I said I'm excited for this yet? Let me show you the wiring. I didn't want to take the tank off. I thought I was going to because the power wire is permanently connected. It's not detachable, but it ended up working pretty good. So we got the cable coming down following the clutch line. You can see the same cable right here when I move my hand. Might be hard to see, but it is free play when turning. Following the electrical cable back. And I've got it coming into the engine right here, zip tied. So I've got it here connected tight, up there tight, and here tight. All stationary spots. That way it's going to stay above the engine. It's right at the gas tank. And free play right around there. Coming in, connected to the power. The negative on the battery, of course. A little extra cable, which I'll probably zip tie and clean up right here, but I want to get everything tested out first. And connected and tucked away nicely. I'm going to put the bike back together and go for a little test drive here and take a look. Alright, Draven is put back together. And we are ready for a little test drive. I am loving what I'm seeing so far. 5-inch screen, easier to communicate. Had a couple text messages come in, kind of just look at it. This, I am going to love this, guys. Let's take it for a little test drive.
screen definitely looks good. The sun is directly behind us, and I can still see it. Just absolutely fantastic. That's going to be a big thing. I wasn't sure how the display screen would show. It looks good. Let's go see how it sounds. And we're off. We have got ourselves a beautiful South Carolina day. I think it's going to be about 75 degrees. No humidity this time of year. Absolutely beautiful. As we've talked about earlier, I really do enjoy my Joe Rocket gloves. Extremely comfortable. It's got the hard knuckles and everything on there. They're not the most touch perfect, so I am interested to see how exactly this works on the screen. Let's take a little test here. Let's just back that up. Awesome. You can see that moving perfectly even on these gloves. I'll go ahead and hit that recenter button and bring us back in. So it looks like the touch screen is pretty responsive here on it. With the sun directly behind us is kind of what I'm eyeing at right now. Hopefully it comes off in the camera, but the screen is just beautifully displayed. 5-inch gives really easy access. Can zoom out and in, add something to the route. I have it connected. I have an Android phone, so I'm using Android Auto on here, but as I mentioned during the install, you do have Android Auto and Apple Car Connect. Does show some of the information from my phone down the corner there. Connection strength, battery, and time. Carpy Ride does it again. Barry's had one in his truck. We got one in the van I'll be installing for our van travels. Had a lot of good luck. These are really nice models. I'm feeling a little giddy, guys. This is going to be a great addition. Did I mention it's windy out here yet? Alright, let's take a look. So I got map mode here. We're just going up to a little restaurant up here. Just like that, got my tunes going. You can see how nice touch, even with my gloves, are working. Make a little phone call. With the Android option and the Apple Play option, the direct connection to the phone is just seamless. Back to maps.
Alright guys, back at the house, do a little wrap up on this video. I am very happy how direct sunlight, how nice the actual screen looks like. But this thing is amazing. I highly recommend it. We're going to go ahead and put a link below. Barry and I have a bunch of adventures coming up, so don't forget to join us on those, and this is going to be a big part of it. But thanks for joining for the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions on this. Carpy Ride does it again, guys. Have a good night.